Welcome. This is Randy, and you are here with Brain Break with Randy and Keith. Except there's no Keith yet today. I wanted to talk about a little bit about my history. I got married, luckily, about 44 years ago to a wonderful woman. We had some difficulty at the birth of our first child, at which time we had been married about a year, and there were some very precarious problems with that birth. Our daughter went into the NICU, which is the newborn intensive care unit, and my wife, we later found out, had a blood clot from the emergency C-section she had, and she ended up being hospitalized for about 6 weeks over the next 3-4 months. And I was a young college student. I was going to the University of Arizona, and I was attending school in the afternoons, and I started work at 4 in the morning. And I didn't know what I was going to do because I had a baby that was 3 weeks old at home. I talked to our pediatrician, and he suggested that we could give the baby some rice cereal, and that might help her sleep a little longer because she had been sleeping about 2 hours at a time. And that was pretty tough for me to handle on my own with school and everything. And it was a difficult time. So I talked to people in my church, and they said, "Don't worry about a thing. We'll get someone to come and pick the baby up every day." And I said, "Well, I go to work kind of early." And they said 6. And I said, "No, I'm at work by 4." And they said, "Well, we'll have somebody there. Don't worry about a thing." And it was amazing to me that every day that I needed somebody there because of work and or school, there was somebody there to take the baby and feed her, keep her in a clean diaper, and love her. While my wife was in the hospital, I would go to work, go to school, go to the hospital, and then call someone to find out where to go pick up the baby, because usually it was more than one family that was caring for my baby, our baby. Luckily, my wife survived, and our daughter was just amazing and still is. We're grateful that she is part of our family. And but to this day, when my daughter attends that church, there are people still there living, and my daughter's in her early 40s, that remember taking care of her as an infant. And it is just amazing and wonderful because she is that church's baby. They all love her. They all care for her. And it literally becomes a big deal when she goes to visit, because her family in that church shares with others that, guess who's going to be here? Our church baby, Katie, is going to be here. And I just think it's incredible that those people were willing to give so much of their efforts and help this young, struggling family. So that's Brain Break for today. I hope you can find someone to do something nice for and go out of your way and sacrifice. It's an amazing opportunity to serve others. And I'm grateful for the people I know and the ones that have been willing to share their talents and time. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening to Brain Break with Randy and Keith.